5 seconds. Speaking on the 17th annual meeting of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, the Honorable Minister for Agriculture said, "Friends, at the outset, I thank you very much for this opportunity of addressing the doyen of Indian industry who always think of the growth and development of the economy. I am very glad for this, as I will have occasion to discuss with you some of the problems being faced by the farmers of the country, and as the Minister for Agriculture, what steps should I take for their development. In this context, let me put forth before you one or two important aspects which affect the farmers. One of the most important problems is the uncertain rains. As you are aware, our farmer is dependent on seasonal rains. Sometimes the rains are on time and plenty, and sometimes it is not so. It is not out of place to mention here that even when the rains are plenty, they may not be at the needed places. All these make the life of the farmer miserable and his farming unpredictable. Furthermore, the deficit areas are not connected properly and the surplus rainfall is let out into the sea without any purpose. This is one side of the coin. The other side is that when the farmer is happy with the timely and sufficient rains, he faces scarcity of seeds, fertilizers, and the pesticides. With the exodus of rural people to the urban areas, he faces the problem of agricultural labor. The governments, both in the center and the states, have formulated schemes to provide modern machinery and equipment to the farmer to overcome this problem. Even the banks have been instructed to extend financial assistance on liberal terms and conditions. The agriculturist is very happy with the output when all these factors are favorable. Another important problem which haunts the agriculturist is at the time of selling his produce. There is no doubt that he gets the satisfactory price when there is demand for his produce. Unfortunately, he is cornered by the middlemen when he wants to sell his produce, taking advantage of his inability to stock his produce for a longer time. They completely bring down the prices with the result he gets a poor price while the hard-working agriculturist toils in the rural areas to produce more and more. At the same time, the people in the cities are charged very high prices for the products, and certainly it is the middleman who is benefited. Taking into consideration all these difficulties, the government want to construct godowns for this purpose. It is time that you, as industrialists, should step in to help the poor grower by establishing godowns in the corporate sector nearer to the areas of agricultural production so that the poor farmer is happy to store his produce till the demand for it increases and he get a reasonable and remunerative price. As the government has got other responsibilities for the other weaker sections of the society, it cannot take up such projects on a big scale. I now take the pleasure of requesting you all to come forward to extend your help and cooperation to the government to help the backbone of the economy. I hope and trust that as part of the corporate social responsibility, you may take up this assignment by organizing agricultural cooperative societies in important areas and constructing the godowns. My colleague, the Honorable Minister for Commerce, will discuss with you further on this issue and come out with suitable measures. With these words, I wish you all success. My dear Vijay, I am in receipt of your letter regarding advice on the preparation for your competitive examinations, and I am very happy that one of my students has come up in life. At present, I have taken voluntary retirement from government service and living a peaceful life in Kakinada. As regards your inquiry, I would like to suggest that one or two books by Indian authors and a similar number of international authors would do well for your preparation. I recommend you to search for the availability of these books as I fear that they might have gone out of print. In fact, I studied these books when I seriously prepared for the same examinations, and your scheme of preparation for the general studies is very well planned, and there is nothing new that I can suggest. You may answer online tests being held by various agencies for this purpose. Apart from succeeding in the written examinations, it is very important to excel in the interview following the examinations. For this purpose, it is very necessary to attend more and more group discussions and mock interviews. You may contact your friends and others to form the groups and take up serious discussion on current topics of national and international importance. These practices will help you in overcoming any physical discomforts. I hope you will come out with flying colors in your efforts. With best wishes, yours sincerely.